Hello everybody, welcome back to Monster Hunter Cross with me, Flick, and as you can see I finished the Great Maccao set. Farmed them off camera just for a bit of fun. I couldn't honestly tell you what the one skill on it is. Where am I going? Where am I going? I keep on getting lost when I'm looking for... There we are. So that's the... one of these skills is the one it comes with, and then the other is from the decoration, sorry, the talisman you get given, which I believe is like Gather +1, something like that, or Gathering Speed. But I'm not sure what this one skill is that's on the set. If you know, let me know. But I got it for fun either way and because it's new. And I spent my armor spheres I got given on that. So we're going to do a bunch of kill small monster quests today, which I hope will unlock proper big monster hunts. So this might be the last video where I do small monsters. Also, before we get started, I keep forgetting to do this. We're going to go to the other location because there's a bunch of people to talk to. And it looks pretty impressive, I think, as well. I think this is the equivalent of the online lobby. I'm not sure. But either way, isn't that impressive? And there's red speech marks and white ones, yellow ones. I know what colour is. Yeah, that's a thing, alright. So I don't know if you need to come here for the purposes of solo play, but I'm here anyway. Alright, I made the good noise. That's the counter for the online lobbies, I guess. And that's where you leave, next to the chef. And did you give me something there? I don't know. Also, what is up with the chef of this area? Also, did you just sneeze into that soup? I mean, what is your deal? Was one of your parents human? Let's just assume this is a long way of saying yes. Alright, so you're the chef of the area. Where are you? Perhaps this is the arena up here. Yeah, that could be the arena up there. Oh, what are you doing here as well? You can teleport too. So while I was hunting the Great Maccaos off camera, I also tried Longsword once. It's a bit annoying that when you change weapons you have to try and remember what specials you had equipped, although now I do have... Alright, here's the arena quest. I have the gun lance where you charge across the floor, and I also have the one from the demo now where you do the big fireball thing. I got rid of the perfect evade because it wasn't really suiting how I was playing. The cat comes along and acts as your book. You're more twisted than the guild marm. I think you were telling me about... Yeah, you're telling me about hunter ranks, okay. And what they're the equivalent to in offline. Alright. Later today I do plan to potentially try and get online working, so you might see some online hunts eventually. Alright, so these are, HR1 online ones, so we can actually get a sneak peek, or I can, because you can't see the monster pictures. I really don't like that they swapped that around, so now the quest information is on the bottom screen, so you can't see the pictures, but whatever. There's a Great Maccao, there's a Titscabra, there's a Gypceros, let's see, what else is there? Daimyo Hermitar, Velocidrome, Young Kutku, Royal Ludroth, Bildrome, Lagombi. There's a lot of good stuff. And then some cat-specific online quests as well. Well, you know what I mean. Technically not online, you can do them offline as well, but... Alright, so yeah, this is the where you would go when you're playing with other people as well. And you're the shop, I assume. Yes, you are. Why is this all new? I saw it in the other shop. Whatever. And who are you? Changing to cat here, perhaps? Oh, don't know what these options are. No, I'm not sure what those options are, so I'm not going to randomly press stuff right now. Right, I think I spoke to everyone here. Oh, you know what that was? That was the one for this area to travel to different villages, because on the bottom screen I have access to all the other villages now. I was going to save that for a second from now when I go back to the other village, because I know that the NPC you have to speak to there, thanks to talking to Thaxar, is the travel NPC. We'll do that first before I start gallivanting around the other villages. Although I think I'd rather end the part with going around the villages, but yeah, this is the person here. I don't have to speak to her anymore because I spoke to the one in the online bit. Alright, but yeah, you speak to her and then she gives you access to the other areas. So that's what these options are, it's the other villages. Right. Got it, although you can just use the touch pads on the bottom screen as well. But anyway, let's get to killing. And hopefully unlock either the urgent for this rank, or just big monsters in general. So we're going to start with... Well, this is kill 15 of the smaller Great Maccao, and I assume a proper Great Maccao will appear. It's also got a speech bubble, so let's do it. Wait. So I do know roughly that if you see on the left there underneath the first bit of blue writing, that's health and stamina. So if I was to use this one, it's chef special today, so I would get 10 extra health and 25 stamina. As for everything else, that's like 25 stamina, 10 health, and attack up I assume, and then this is defense up, but I don't know enough Japanese to be accurate about that. So anyway, I'm going to go for this one because it's giving me health and stamina, and for lack of anything better, I will pick the first skill. There's too many food options. Oh yeah, I totally didn't cover that I got my other cat. I actually have a bunch of cats now, including, if you have the game, go to download on the main menu. There's a bunch of free DLC available to celebrate at launch, including 3 palicos with pretty good skills, a stack of 99 honey so you can make lots of mega potions if you want, or use them for other things as well, and some themes and, you know, titles and whatnot, the usual DLC stuff. There was one quest, I'm not sure what it was, but I got it. So nighttime map, 15 of the mini Maccaos, let's call them that. I do intend to use other weapons and whatnot, but as I was saying earlier, it's a little bit annoying, especially when you don't understand the language, to lose all your skill setups when you change weapon. If there is an option like save skill setup or return to what you used the last time you used this weapon option, please tell me where it is, because that would make it a lot easier. When I was trying longsword, I found a skill that wasn't in the demo that's very, very good. You take a little hop back and then you do a small charge, and then you do 2 forward spin slashes that give you a level of charge of hit an enemy. And it is real good. Covers a lot of ground, it gives you a little bit of defense because you bounce backwards before using it. I think it was the primary one available. I used that one, and I used the one where you block and then counter. I didn't have the one from the demo where you do the moon slash thing. I suppose I don't really need the bits off these things anymore. I also upgraded the gunlance one more time. To upgrade it again, I believe I need ice crystal and fish. Definitely need a fish of some kind. I assume it will be from the ice map as well, given that it needs ice crystals. At first I thought it was malachite ore, but I have some of that now from the desert map, and that's not it. So it must be ice crystals. Also, one of the upgrade paths has shown that it's going to be a Tetsukabra, so I imagine we'll be fighting them soon. And assuming his armor set hasn't changed, the Tetsukabra set is a pretty just decent all-rounder set to use if you're not too concerned about getting every possible new armor set. Attack up, defense up. It had a negative on it, I think, but I can't remember what it was. We have our charge forward special charge, and there's 10 kills to go. I assume we'll be running into the Great Maccao that'll be somewhere on the map at some point. Hell, it could be something else, but I assume it's just going to be a Great Maccao. What else have I been doing off camera? Oh yeah, talking to Neko means cat, which is what I'm always going to refer to him as, because that's what he was called in 3U. He's the Waikun in terms of farming. You send spare cats that aren't doing anything away on farming trips. One cycle, or whatever you want to call it, passes per hunt you do, and you can tell it to go get a bunch of items depending on what you want. Yeah, there's Great Maccao. I mean, I could kill him for the hell of it, I suppose. He doesn't go down, or it doesn't take long to go down, rather. Oh. You're just going to bother with the cats. Alright, well, you bother my cats. Oh, I'm going to miss. Oh, wait, maybe not. Yeah, missed. That's a shame. Well, I'm definitely taking a lot less damage now that I'm wearing this set. Standard defense per piece is like 8 extra, plus I used my armor spheres, so yeah, it's pretty defensive. Compared to the starter set, although that did have divine protection, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, you go hit that lazy cat. I'm actually okay with that. Can you walk back this way though? Save me put my weapon away? No? Alright. So I should definitely be using my slashes because my bar's up high, so my knife's going to be doing... well, knife, you know what I mean. The lance part of the gun lance. It's going to be doing more damage. And I'm about to get both specials. Great Maccao, this way! If you want to summon more of your children, that would actually be beneficial. So, oh yeah, so Odessa is a healing type cat. I forgot to mention that. Oh, I didn't turn again. I keep on thinking that pressing the lock on will also turn me, but for the skill it does not. If I knock you over, you're getting on the other skill right in your damn face. Charge me! Damn! Well, I hit him with it. If it did a lot of damage, he didn't flinch. Oh, now you heal. Oh, no you didn't. You gave me armor hard. Thank you. So I think the hunt we'll do after this one is one to kill... I mean, do I bother chasing him to get the kill? I didn't paintball him. One to kill 10 Genprey, because I'm hoping that'll be a key. But there's also one where it apparently just has a picture of Genprey again, but the objective is to kill one of something, and I don't know if it's just the wrong symbol, or maybe I just can't tell the difference, and it is a Gendrome. Doesn't look like it, though. How many more do we need to kill here? 6 more. Oh, if we chase the Great One, he'll have some help with him. I see you chasing me, thieving cats, and I want you to know that if you steal from me, I will unleash unholy vengeance upon you. Or my cats will. Whatever. Cat on cat violence. Thank you for the heal. So which way did he go? He went this way, right? I should have paintballed him. He could be sleeping through here, actually. Oh, or just standing. Well, you presented yourself, so let's finish you off. He is still not dead. I really wish I got caught in his body there. Now, I know where he's going to go after this. I so wish that knocked him out there, but it didn't. Oh well. Did you not spawn any of your kids here? Oh, you did, yeah. We can kill these two and still keep going, yeah. Oops. Catsy knocked me over. You know what to do. Right, 5 to go. Right, let's go down. He'll be sleeping down here. Based on how he was acting when I was farming him. By the way, it didn't take that long to get the full set. You need to get some bugs from this area. There was a yellow bone type item that took me a little while to find what it was. It is a drop from him, and I think you have to break something, but I'm not sure what. No, it didn't kill him. I also hope that when you use that attack, if you're in front of an enemy, that the fire that comes out to send you flying actually does damage. I hope it does, I'm not sure. Oh, that killed him. Rip in pieces. Great Maccao. I got 3 of the same item there, didn't I? So this is going to be, what, 2 to go after these 2 die? Oops. 3 to go. Let's see where we can get. Where can we get some more? If we go back to area 7, that might mean some have respawned. Don't really want to have to go down to area 9 or 11 because that'll probably be jaggy. Yeah, you do your gathering and whatnots. Check down here. Rhinos. Ugh. By the way, if you need eggs, here's where you get eggs. I was going to do one of those hunts on camera where you've just got to get a certain point value. I'm not sure if I need to bother now, especially if I'm getting sidetracked by this. The easiest way to get points will be to hand in eggs. Or, you know, stuff you have to carry back. But other than that, unique mushrooms, that kind of stuff. Oh, none respawned here. That's annoying. Alright, let's try back in area 5. There'll be a zone somewhere with 3 of them in it. Oh wait. 1, 2... Just 2 here. thought he was dead, so I didn't quite fire off the full burst until his life was... I was going to say guaranteed. That's not the word I'm looking for. First video of the day. Mind isn't fully awake. Well, I wasn't aiming for you, but whatever. His life is confirmed. I wanted to make sure he was still alive. I just said it in a weird way, that's all. Overkill! So there's one more to go, and I bet it won't spawn here. Nope. Oh wait, yes. Well, I got him a little bit with it. Shame the strike didn't get him, because it would have killed him. That's my cats I'm hitting. Good job, you battered him off the back wall, nice. Alright. Another Great Maccao done, another quest done. That one was for a villager's request. Well, I think they are actually counted as like, you know, side missions in this, as opposed to just being called villager requests, but same difference. So we might get something for that, and I hope it's a key, although because it was a request, I'm now considering it probably isn't. No, kick the cat though. Now get me a Banabra carve. Chase them down. Help if I had ammo. Yeah, you take that defense down. That's what you get for being lazy. Again. How many times must I kick you? Probably look into getting them some better weapons as well, though. In fact, now I have a bunch of spare Great Maccao bits, I could break those down for them. I've already given Not Odessa, I think I was told it's called Napper. He has the hat of the cat version of the Great Maccao set. So I might as well give him the body piece as well. Level 9, level 8. Save, yes please. So yeah, we'll do one more hunt in this video for sure, and then I'll do a little tour of the villages. There's people to talk to in each of them, which might in turn unlock more hunts. But let's see if anything has changed after doing that one. Let's see, I've only got a yellow speech bubble here, so I guess not. You're the one I did the quest for. I don't know if these are the same things or... Oh no, this is just my quest list, so I've done both these. Is that right? I assume so. Alright, so next... Assuming nothing has appeared... Yeah, so that one has a picture of a Genprey and that one does, but that one only has a 1 objective and this has a 10. There's no danger on either of them. It's down here. That's the point quest. Alright, well, we'll do the 10 one, because I know what that is for sure. There we are. I suppose I should eat just in case something happens on it, so let's quickly do that. Enjoy your horrible, horrible goat's cheese, cats. Oh, which map was it? I assume it's the desert one. They've added a nice heat haze effect to the hot areas of this desert, which fits the theme, and I also think maybe they did that to help remind people, like Kurt for instance, to use their cold drinks when they get there. Although, to get to Genprey spawn locations, it's probably better just going the other way actually, so we don't need to go in the hot areas. I'll see though, they'll probably be spread out because they're the focus of the mission. It begins! Maybe I should have switched to longsword for this, just so it'd be easier to keep up with them when they always hop back. I don't think I've ever made the Gendrome set. Is it worth it for anything? I mean, early on you're going to fight so many different things. I don't think I'm going to need to worry. I'll probably get the Titscaber set just because I'm familiar with it and I know that it fits my style for sure because of the defense up and what have you. But after that I'm not sure until we start running into the flagships. I mean, what else are we likely to run into based on what I saw on the online quest list? Lagombi, never really bothered with that set. Bodrome, nope. Who else was there? Gypseros, nope. Nope, I heard more spawning there. I'll go back if there's none in here. There's Hermitors in here. I assume I am doing the right thing. Yes, I am. Step forward. Nice! Thank you. I want full burst though, because that would just be a waste. A lot of skills are going to become much easier to use on bigger targets. Another one spawned. Good. Barely have to leave the comfort of my own camp. I should finish that one off. Hey, cat, that's my carve. Alright, no more spawning right now. So, let's go to area 4 and area 5. They're probably there. Alright, not in here, but they'll be in the cave. Or at least a couple will be. But even if you're just jumping off something, there's a bunch of new particle effects when you land, giving it more oomph. Yeah, there we are. Five to go. Also, I sent my cats flying. Was there a third one? No, it would have attacked me by now. Alright, we might have to go into the hot areas then. Also, I probably shouldn't pass up the opportunity to get a blue mining spot, given that they're the rarer of the two. By the way, thank you for the support on the first two parts. My general plan is to try, at least for the foreseeable future, to get one new cross video up a day at least. If one ends up being quite short, then I'll try and do two. That's the general way. I'm limited by my internet connection. It's really, really bad. So, you know, I'm not doing it to hold back content on purpose. I'm uploading as much as I physically can. And keeping in mind I do other series as well. So, at least one a day for the foreseeable future is my goal, but whether or not I'll be able to achieve that, it just depends. What exploded behind me there? Oh, I gave one of the cats the bomb throwing skill, that's what it was. Yeah, I think I gave Odessa that, only because there was nothing better right now, but given that she's a healing cat, I assume she'll get some of those better heal type skills that were in the demo, and I'll definitely put them on, especially if she gets that little barrel that gives you status curing. They might have respawned in area 1, but I kind of just want to go out into the desert to show you the new effect, because I like it. So let's do that. Oh, I really am going to have to do some fishing soon. I can't stand fishing. Oh, there's Genprey in here. This area does not have the effect, but even if I kill these, I'll have time to run outside and show you the effect quickly. That's what you want to do, is it? Walk forward, walk forward, walk forward! Damn you. Only need to kill 2 of these. Ah, oh, so close to knocking him out there. That's 1 dead, I think. And... no, you're not dead yet. Cat's finished the job. There we go. I won't bother carving the other one just so I have time to run outside and show you the heat haze. By the way, I like that it's really obvious when Wavering Fire has been used and when it's ready. on this gun lance because it's the very obvious like heat strip that appears. Yeah, look at that. Do you see the haze effect? That's not the video suddenly going a little bit weird. That's just heat haze. It looks better on the screen than it will in the video. Let's try and grab some tropical fruit. You need to get one of these for one of the quests I did off camera. There's also one to get piscine livers, or whatever they're called in Japanese, off of the cephaloses. Not as hard as usual because they're a bit more aggressive, I find, so they're spending more time out of the sand. It gives you a couple of sonic bombs as well, but you don't need them. Right, did that do damage? That's what I'm trying to work out. It looks like it might have. It might have done the killing blow there. I mean, you are unleashing all your bullets, I think, so I would hope it does damage. Right, we'll see if that unlocked anything new. I think I'll do the quest for killing the 5 Hermitaur off camera. You don't need to see that. The other one that has the Genprey symbol I do want to do on camera in case it is a Gendrome, or if something weird happens on it. What else am I missing? I'll do the 1000 point gathering ones off camera as well, because it's just going to be me delivering eggs, essentially. You don't need to see that. I do want to get into the habit of just mainly now, after this part, focusing on the big stuff. But I promised a tour of the villages, so let's start. Top left, let's go to it. I assume we'll get an intro movie of it. So I'm not familiar with this village. I believe this was from Monster Hunter 1, right? Or 2? I've only played 3U, Portable Third, Freedom Unite, 4, and 4 Ultimate. So I don't know if this is Jumbo Village or what. I just know it's from one of the games I haven't played. Hey look, it's the old-fashioned cat recruiter lady. I like the music. So I'm just introducing myself to the village elder here, I guess. And you gave me a quest, a kill quest by the looks, so that's good. I need to understand that menu more thoroughly, so if you do have a better understanding of it, please let me know. Hey, you've got a traditional chef here as well, no cat-human hybrid. Is that it for here? That is it for here, alright. So now we're going to what I believe will be the Freedom Unite village. I can't remember what it's called, I just know it's the Freedom Unite one. Oh yeah, it is. Same music as well. Or maybe a slight remix, but definitely the same general melody. Oh, this brings back fond memories. Of course, I was recently playing Freedom Unite a little bit. I did an hour of the iOS version. Oh yeah, it is. It's a remix of the music, but it's still good. The pitch is slightly different, I think. Oh. Oh, you took me through the farm to here for some reason. So there's a big sword in the ice, I can't help but notice. I never did get far enough through Freedom Unite to get through the ice wall, so is that what was always there? Yeah, you're not allowed to go into the farm area. Alright. Can I go into my old house? I used to live here, you know. You can! Oh, the kitchen is blocked off. Alright, so it is just your house here as well. And they put the cooking station where the way to the training bit was. Do you still make the same noises? Yeah, 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 and stuff. Yeah, you do. Are you also going to give me a quest? It sounds like you did. You did. Yeah, so these must be quest types, right? Am I understanding these correctly? They're 2-star, they offer me certain points in the lower screen here that you can't see, and it looks like the subquests offer an additional 100 points. Is that everything for here? Yeah, it is. So now we're going to Yakumo Village from Portable Third, which I'm also familiar with because I was recently playing through Portable Third for the first time. That series kind of trailed off because the game was a bit too easy and a bit too short. The village, however, I like. Oh, we can't get down to the hall at the top. Yeah, the music's the same here as well. This is a good nostalgia trip for long-time players, if nothing else. The fact you can go between the 4 villages. You've been sitting there for like 10 years. So you're the travel NPC. We can't get to the farm. That's to be expected. All these people are the same. I wanted to go into the hot spring.
Hi.
Hello. It's been a while. Do you remember me? I kind of disappeared after fighting Rathalos. Maybe... I don't know if the picture is denoting the quest type or just the village. I assume it's quest type. Let's have a quick talk to who is your quest giver in this village to save me going back to the one I understand. Maybe you? Yes, alright, so we should have some new quests here. Yeah, we've got 3 pages worth, so what's new here? Not them. Oh, the new one was down there. Kill Velociprey, 10 of them. Alright. Oh, that's the ice version of Velociprey. I can't remember their name. And then that one is Jagia. I'm not sure you need to see all those, although that said that's a new map, and that's that's nighttime on the new map. Maybe we'll do one more video of just killing stuff. But anyway, you don't need to see me kill 5 Hermitors. Or maybe these 2. I'm not sure if they're big monsters or not. We'll see. But anyway, that concludes the village tour, and it's going to do for this part. So definitely come back for more. Subscribe if you want to know when they go live. And if you want to pass the time until the next part goes live, check out my other series. There's a For You series that's currently wrapping up. Until next time, my name has been Flick, and ta-ta for now.